So we have the lull that is Mississippi State versus somebody. Then we have a kickoff down in Arizona.
Yeah, bring it on.
Called the Insight Bowl, where we will see the once #1 Oklahoma Sooners take on the upset-minded Iowa Hawkeyes.
The once unranked, yet still unranked.
Yes.
Iowa Hawkeyes.
With running back woes.
That's saying it nicely.
So tell me a little bit about the situation. What do you expect the Hawks to do?
Play a lot of defense.
It's going to be a tough defensive game for them.
It's hard to play keep away while you're on defense, but I think that's what they're going to try to do because they may have more yards on defense than offense. Now, I'm not going to tell you who I'm picking here because we're going to do that later. You've already
done
know.
That. Yeah, you've already done that.
We'll solidify our picks. I might change the scores. But Mikhail McCall on Facebook, he says he's not coming back to Iowa.
Shocker.
Yeah, that's okay.
He likes the Facebook. He likes the Twitter.
Yeah.
Prince does not like the Twitter.
We're on the Twitter. You can find us there.
Yeah.
But we haven't said anything about leaving Iowa lately. So, Coker, I think this is scary. I think this could lead to something else. I'm not counting on him being on the team next year. I know Iowa's trying to get a 4-star out of Miami, trying to wrestle him away from University of Miami, the U.
Well, the good thing is they can say, hey, we have no more running backs. They all quit us. You want to come on over?
Yeah, we got a good chance of starting.
As long as you don't like Twitter, you're good to go.
Iowa, we had this problem. Now, granted, the 05 team, or 04 is the 05 bowl game, LSU, they had all the injury woes at running back, was on like running back number 6. They won that game against LSU, beat Jamarcus Russell. Great game. Problem is, that was a pretty good team still at that Capital One Bowl. They finished 8th in the nation after that. This isn't that team.
This is a 7-5 team, and this is a team that if you had the 05, I mean, with the Big Ten the way it was, and this is something I told another Iowa fan out there, Iowa wins the Big Ten if they had about 4 other teams that they had this last decade in this season.
Yeah.
Because it was a down year for the Big Ten.
And I'm sure someone would say, oh, well, if it was the 01 Ohio State team, they had blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Iowa they didn't have some depth.
Yeah, the timing wasn't there. This was the year to have the 02 team. This was the year to have,
09 team.
Oh, yeah. This was the year to have some of those.
Even the first half of last year's team.
Yeah. This was the year to have those teams. It just didn't fall.
Didn't have them.
Didn't fall into place. But
graduation.
You're going to be playing an Oklahoma team that may not want to be there all that much.
No, and probably a little overconfident now because I think Norm Parker's going to be dressing up as running back, and it's probably not going to work too well.
Yeah.
Last game for Norm. I hope the defense shows up.
Prosthetic on there then to run.
He will.
Okay.
Yeah. What I do like about Iowa's chances in this game is they're not going to get blown out. They are, however they got to do it. I think it's going to be a lot of bubble screens. What to watch for? Let's watch for Marvin McNutt. I think he needs about 8-9 catches,
150 yards, and 2 TDs.
Right. Yeah, and it'd be nice to totally erase DJK from all the record books.
Yeah. You're going to have to look out for, Broyles is gone. There's still a guy named Stills there. There's still a guy named Landry Jones.
Kenny Stills, I think.
Yeah, Whalen's gone, but you still got another good running back. They're potent still.
Yeah.
They're going to be as potent as any team you saw in terms of offensively as any team you saw in the Big Ten.
Yep. So, I agree.
But maybe they won't show up. Maybe they'll come in lackadaisical. Maybe you guys will come in and punch them in the gut really quick, and then it'll be just keep away from them. And it is, it's possible to do.
Texas Tech did it.
Iowa's
that good.
Yeah, the difference between your team and Texas Tech team is Texas Tech punched them, but then got in a big lead. I don't think that's how Iowa's going to do it. They've got that pro-style offense. It's going to slow the clock. You're going to eat the clock, and it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Yep.
So just a different style, but I think Iowa could potentially do it. I don't have them winning it, but I'm a realist.
I do, because I'm not a realist. I'm an idealist.
So
my name is Chuck Utek, Ideal University.
Yeah. Well, this may be the game that
one out of 9 different that we had, and I might get one right, and I might not.
No, you may not. So
part of the 9.
Look,
no.
you know what? It would be a shock to everyone in the nation if Iowa,
except for me,
except for you. And that would give both Iowa State and Iowa some great upsets this year. Both of them over the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I don't think the Oklahoma game would be quite as big as that Oklahoma State game.
No way.
But I heard, that Oklahoma State game, people, that's you're looking at an SB.
Oh, I would hope so.
Biggest upset. If everything falls into place, there's no reason we shouldn't get a nomination. But I'm thinking,
unless it was Tiger Woods winning a golf tournament over Zach Johnson this year,
which I don't think that's going to be there.
I would hope not.
And what I'm hoping doesn't happen then, just so we can get that SB, it's always good for your college to get that SB. Let's just not have some 16 team beat the number 1 seed for the first time in NCAA history.
Well, that would be bad.
Because then we would get pushed back for that one.
Yeah.
But, because it's not the first time a number 2 team's been upset.
No.
Might be the first time the number 2 team's been upset when they were predicted to win by 28 points.
Possible, unless what was USC predicted when they lost to Stanford a few years ago.
I'm not sure.
We'll have to look that up. Or if you already know offhand out there, just let us know.
But
I don't know.
So that ends Friday. We've got some
That's kind of
bowl
sad.
games. We've got Iowa State, Iowa ending their season on national television for the entire state to see in one day. You can throw some fights in there, and then it's New Year's Eve, and some more bowl games, and then I'll
come
be up,
see me at the Energy game too.
and I will go say hi to Chuck. He'll be there, and then it's New Year's Eve, and which I will attempt to stay up till 12. It probably won't happen.
We won't. I won't be awake.
Yeah,
I'll just tell you right now.
That's that.
Sorry to dash all your hopes. People living vicariously through Chuck Utek. I'll be asleep by 10:30.
Yeah, I will be asleep as well. I don't know about 10:30. I might do what I can to stay up till 12. Well, we'll see.
That might be 10:30 Eastern time for this.
So I have a challenge.
A challenge. I love a challenge.
Well, it's not your challenge. I've been challenged.
All right. I love to hear of your challenges.
So I've been growing this for 3 weeks now.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, been going for 3
It's like
weeks.
a playoff beer. It's like you're playing hockey on me behind my back.
I've been.
No, that is not.
My anniversary
Congratulations.
with my lovely wife is April Fool's Day. We can talk about that at another time, why that was the date. But I got challenged at work to keep this thing going until April 1st. They said I could do the trim down here and here, and just the trim here, but I mean the main stuff. I'm gonna look like that guy from who was it, Minnesota Vikings?
Jerry Allen?
No, it wasn't Minnesota Vikings.
Brian
Who am I
Robinson?
thinking of?
The guy from the Steelers dude.
The Steelers dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Maybe you'll see me like that. Probably
You're
not.
like ZZ Top.
I don't know how long he's grown his, so I don't know if I'm gonna get there or not by April 1st. We'll see.
It's still 3 months.
You can let me know what you think of it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Can you see it on camera? I don't know.
Yeah, you can see it on camera.
Good.
I just got an update. It's got its own zip code.
Oh.
All right.
So, do we talk a little Iowa State, Iowa basketball? Iowa had a big win over Boise State. Did you watch the game at all?
Nope.
Okay.
But it was because some other game was on. This is how sometimes unintuned to Iowa basketball I am. I couldn't find it when it was too late.
Oh, okay.
It was because another game was on. But they're playing tonight, 9 o'clock against Purdue. So you're going to have to watch this in a hurry, folks. But I'll tell you right now, I predict Iowa to beat Purdue. I'll tell you why.
Is it at Iowa?
Hey, it's in Iowa.
Okay.
They beat them last year. I'm not sold on Robbie Hummel, which, who doesn't love Robbie Hummel? It's a great comeback story again. But
Robbie Hummel is Iowa's Jess Settles.
yeah, he's been there since '87.
I thought it was 72.
Yeah. Might be. I don't have all the records going back, but
Jess Settles. That guy would never leave.
23rd year senior, just
Yep.
settles.
But no, I like Robbie Hummel. The guy's torn ACL in both legs, still out there giving it all. I mean, this was a guy that, to be honest with you, those ACLs don't happen. He's graduating, or not graduating, he's going pro after his junior year.
Yeah.
He may not go pro now.
No. We might see him at Iowa Energy games.
I'll take Robbie Hummel as an Iowa Energy.
Yeah, I'll take him on my team.
Oh, heck yeah. He's a great leader.
If he only gives me 15, 20 minutes a game, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Because in
with
those
that.
15, 20 minutes, folks, he is lethal enough to put up 12, 13, 14 points.
Yeah, play a little defense,
Yep.
hustle, great leadership, like the guy. But as long as that Hightower is not officiating, which he actually did officiate the Iowa-Purdue game last year, rare Iowa win, especially against a ranked opponent with Ed Hightower, because that record is bad.
Yeah.
But no Ed Hightower, Purdue. It's a late game for some reason on a Wednesday.
Is this on Big Ten Network?
I'm going to go with yeah.
Okay. I might have
9:05.
to-
That
I
might be
tune
why
in.
it's so late. Big Ten Network's like, you're getting the late game. And Purdue, that's 10 o'clock Purdue time. They're probably going to be tired. So I'm going with Iowa. When you do see this in a day or two, you can really make fun of me if Iowa loses, but got a little momentum. They're starting to hit their stride. Gatens is starting to get a little more confidence. Roy Devin Marble is playing really well. And
that guy's impressive.
Cartwright's
That was impressive.
He needs to stick around at least one more year. I'm worried the wrong voices will get in his head to tell him to go pro. But
Stick around, Marvel. You need another year.
Yeah, at least. You
are playing very, very, very well. You are not there yet.
No, not at all.
No.
But I can just.
But you can get there. You
Ricky
can get
Davis
there.
syndrome. Yeah. I'm worried that
you
he
can
was like,
get
"Oh,
there.
just go pro and work it out." No, don't do it.